Dragon Ball Z card strategy here with another local match. We're going to be having good old Jordan taking on Angelo. Angelo took a little bit of time out of his day to come and play with us. It was pretty great. Can't complain. Okay, we're going to be seeing something a little unusual. What we're seeing here is a very early version of Orange Retribution Trunks that Angelo's been working on for a bit. This would have been, if you were to have like a model number, it's like version 1.1. It has its core idea, but still being refined. Okay. Angelo, of course, wins the dice roll, and it's going to go ahead, and Jordan's going to go and resolve his drill effect, mastery effect of pulling out a drill. He pulls out Crying Drill. Okay, Angelo places, looks like Calming Drill. I don't remember what that one is. And good old Burning Aura Drill, and then he's going to go ahead and resolve his own Orange Mastery's effect at the beginning of Jordan's turn, and by also pulling out Crying Drill. So it's been an interesting match. It reminds us of the olden days when you'd see Android 20 on Android 20 in the old Orange Adaptive. Okay, now Jordan's free to begin his actual turn. He's going to go ahead and draw his 3 cards. And my fault, I had to make a small adjustment because I noticed that some of the information wasn't making it into our recording here. That Angelo's hand here wasn't showing up very well, that kind of thing. Tilted differently. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. So bear with us here. We call these mild technical difficulties. Okay, Jordan is going to go ahead and place nothing in play. He's going to pass Rejuvenate an Orange Energy attack, one that lowers the anger and raises the anger 2 levels. That's a little bit better. Okay, Angelo begins his turn. He draws his 3. Looks like he's got 2 orange stare downs, I think, and an energy block. So he certainly got the tools if he wants to go. He can get off level 1. So he does declare combat. Jordan draws his 3 in response. It looks like he drew a drill, a couple of energy attacks. So they're in similar boats. But I would say Angelo's slightly better off because he does use Crying Drill. Remember, he gets 2 anger from the effect because level 1 Trunks doubles it. Okay, and then he does use the Mastery. Remember, that raises anger 2 levels, which becomes raising anger 4 levels because of Trunks' level 1 doubling of anger. And remember, because Angelo did just level with the Mastery's effect, he's going to go ahead and get to pull out a drill instead of just losing them. He's going to go ahead and just pull out Crying Drill again, so he doesn't even bother shuffling in, just simply shuffles his deck, shuffles in the other drill that was in play. And then, no, he does not have 2 anger. He just needs to adjust that. There we go. All right. So those were all of Angelo's actions. Now we're going over to Jordan. Jordan responds in kind by using his own Mastery to raise anger 2 levels to 3. Okay, and then over to Angelo. Looks like he's got a Trunks Bash. Looks like what I thought was 2 orange stare downs. I'd probably get rid of. Okay, he fires a no-cost stare down. Okay, and it hits Jordan. He did not draw any blocks for 4 life. And he did banish, of course, Crying Drill, which is going to slow down Jordan a little bit because it is a key card to this particular build. Okay, he's going to fire off Orange Eruption. He's going to go ahead and raise anger 2 levels, level Jordan to level 2 Vegeta, lower Angelo's non-existent anger 2 levels. Angelo does stop it with the energy block. It raises his anger 1 level. And then Angelo should have had to pass there, I believe. Is that the one? Level 2? Oh, good. Jordan's remembering this. Okay, he remembers that Angelo has to pass in his next action. This is a tough one. Jordan may actually want to pass and end combat. Ooh, he fires off Vegeta's Final Flash. Fantastic. Slow him down quite a bit. Raises Jordan's anger 2 levels, hits Angelo for 4 life, and then remember, you must attack or pass the remainder of combat, so no fancy stuff's going to come out this time. Okay, PowerPoint takes off half the damage, so he doesn't have to worry about it. He takes 3 of the 4 life cards that were done. Okay, Angelo throws Knee Bash, uses a critical damage effect, lowers Jordan's anger. Oh, wow. Trunks Bash is going to go ahead and do 5 power stages of damage. That may be one of the hardest hitting ones I ever saw. It hits and he raises his anger. He's going to fire Orange Fierce Attack. Oh! Okay, it raises good old Jordan's anger 2 levels, and they should be actually lowering Angelo's 2 levels, I believe. There it is. Yes. Pretty darn effective. It has been tooth and nail so far. Okay, they're both going to go ahead and end combat. And no one has any end-to-combat effects, and it's going to go over and be Jordan's turn. Jordan has, of course, the useless drill in his hand. That's how you know it's Jordan's turn next. Okay, and Jordan's going to go ahead and place his drill into play. Now, my apologies. I always get those particular drills mixed up about which one's which. So it's kind of tricky sometimes. Okay, Jordan is going to go ahead and declare combat based on what he has. Okay, and he's going to go ahead and use the mastery to go ahead and level and go to level 3 Vegeta in one shot. Not bad at all. And if he did level with the mastery, he probably should. Yeah, so I was going to say, if Jordan just leveled with the drill, he should be able to do that. Am I seeing my own feet back there? Over left-hand corner, I'm not sure if I'm watching the game or if that's somebody else. Alright, so Jordan's, like we said, level with the mastery. He's going to go ahead and reach level 3. Going to have to resolve the mastery's effect and needing to. That's actually my buddy John. John's the one standing over there. He's going to go ahead and pull out Crying Drill, which ain't a bad idea. If his hand was more offensive, he might need a few defensive options, which ain't a bad idea. Crying Drill, like I said, when it enters play, allows him to go ahead and pull out a blocking card. He goes with the physical card. Wow, unexpected. With their builds being what they are, I guess he felt more comfortable with a physical block. Maybe he has some drills in the discard pile that I haven't noticed. Okay, that is... Okay, Angelo has to pass. It goes back to Jordan. And Jordan passes the combat, ending the combat, which isn't a bad idea. It is a way, sort of, to get out of a bad situation. Yeah, I was going to say, Jordan better remember his end of combat effect with Checkup Drill allows him to rejuvenate 2 cards at the end of the combat. He had to change up his order a bit. Some of those were in his hand, not in his discard pile. Okay, and now it's Angelo's turn. He's going to go and draw his 3. Let's see if he got anything that he needs to put into play. Well, it looks like he's got all offensive and defensive tools if he really wants to go in. Okay, he's going to go ahead and declare combat. Jordan has his 3 in hand. He opens up with an Rage Blast. That'll do 5 life cards. I'm not sure why. He might have a damage buff on his level 2 that I don't remember. Okay, Jordan weathers that without taking any kind of critical damage. Okay, he fires a Vegeta's Gallic Gun, which, man, I hope you can stop it, Ange. Ooh, double crits, no endurance, 9 life cards. Wow. Wow, he'd have critted him either way. Double crit, and then, of course, Jordan should remember, raise your anger, Jordan. Raise your anger, Jordan. No, Jordan, don't skip it. Don't skip it, you son of a gun. Okay, everybody keep him in. Okay, he got it. Phew, scared me there. Okay, Angelo responds with another Enraged Blast. It does find its mark, and Jordan takes the damage, weathering a little bit by banishing good old Burning Aura Drill with Endurance. Okay, goes back over to Jordan. Ooh! Jordan throws a Shoulder Slam, which lowers Angelo's anger 3 levels. It is stopped by the level 2 power from level 2 Trunks, where he grabs Trunks' Bash, which is able to be rejuvenated from the Banish Zone with its effect. Okay, he uses Crying Drill. Man, Angelo would have taken off already. And this is not a bad one at all. Oh my goodness. He fires, I want to say Orange Left Blast. That one's going to go ahead and do some life card damage and potentially raise. Yes, because Jordan has not transformed this combat, he's going to go ahead and get that anger. He gets to also bring back a drill from his Banish Zone with the card's effect. He raises anger 2 levels. Okay, and he's going to resolve the immediate effects of Orange and Rage Bash. He's going to go ahead and rejuvenate a Banish Drill, or Destroy Drill, excuse me, from his discard pile. So it ends up hitting Jordan for 2 power stages. Not terrible. Okay, I'm not sure what he just did. I think he just used the Mastery to level. Okay, he's reached level 4. And then Angelo is forced to pass. Then it goes back to Jordan. I think Jordan might have just skipped a couple steps there. If he had leveled with the Mastery, he was going to need to actually resolve the Mastery, shuffle the deck. Even if he pulls back out Checkup Drill, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what just happened. He had to at least shuffle his deck, even if he's just going to retarget Crying Drill. Okay, whoops, missed a step. Okay, it went back to, he threw the Orange, I forgot what the name of the kick is, when raise anger 2 level and destroy a drill and place it in his hand. Oh, okay. Jordan's picking this stuff up. It's just 1 action later, which is frustrating. Because, yes, he would have pushed in Crying Drill back into the deck, and then he would have shuffled and brought back Crying Drill. He just did it 1 action later, so that's frustrating. But it did get taken care of and only mildly affected the game state. Okay, Angelo threw Orange Extension and pulled out good old, I want to say, Destruction Drill. catastrophe drill? I can't remember what it's called. It does very mild damage. Oh, then he threw orange charge kick after he leveled. Okay, he uses his Trunks power to level 3, which ain't too bad. But of course that's... Wait, or did he use the mastery? Oh, so he did use the mastery, okay. So Angelo finally used the mastery for his own use during this particular combat, and he's going to go ahead and leave out Disaster Drill, and he's going to go ahead and shuffle his deck to resolve that effect. And he's got an 8-stage physical on this level. Or 10 stages altogether, my goodness. Okay, that raises Angelo's anger 1 level. Okay, and Jordan took some very minor damage when he had a pretty significantly good card to draw. And it looks like this one is over. Jordan draws in, uses Mastery or throws one of his other attacks, and PPV's record time. So hardly was this a hard-won match. The Vegeta did what he was supposed to do. Jordan did what he was supposed to do. My one thing I would say is that Angelo did stall out a little bit on level 2, which is not his fault. It's just a level where you naturally might slow down. Otherwise, great match.